Hey everyone! All right, so my name is Chevy Williams. I am your health, wellness, and fitness accountability coach, and I help you reach your goals by holding you accountable for reaching. But today I want to come on and talk to you about my health and lifestyle journey for 2024. It has not been exciting. It has not been consistent. Not consistent for what I'm used to doing, right? I'm not sure why. I'm not sure what kind of mood I've been in 2024. But 2025 is going to change. I made that declaration today, and it probably is going to start today. So here's the thing. My 2024 healthy lifestyle journey, some of you may have experienced this in the past. You may be going through it now. Now, although I show up to work out, I have not been as motivated as I used to be to work out, right? So in the past, what I've done is I always did at least 2 hours the whole day, right? 30 minutes at lunch, I would walk, do a video. I would get up in the morning, I'd do an hour and a half workout. So I would either, I do the Facebook Live workouts, which were on my page, and I've moved those to my business group, to the LBX Fitness group. And then I would do a Tiffany Roth workout, which should be anywhere between 30 and 60 minutes, right? That gives me my hour and a half in the morning. And then that's my day for working out. So even at lunch, it might last a little bit more than 30 minutes because I loved walking outside. And so I know why that kind of changed the walking outside piece. But anyway, back to the story at hand. So different things have happened throughout 2024. And what I started to realize is although I went vegetarian when I turned 50, so last year, that's been going good. But the workouts, and I just feel like I don't know what I feel. It's almost like I'm just not motivated to be working out anymore. So my husband was like, well, maybe you're burned out. And I also know the older you get, sometimes you're just not going to be able to do the same things you used to do, right? But it's almost like I just don't feel it, right? I don't feel like it. It's like I need to force myself to work out, which I hate because I love it so much. It's like the one thing that I loved always doing. You can see I'm walking on the treadmill now, right? But it was like, oh man, I got to get out the bed. I got to go walk on this treadmill. I got to go do something today because I haven't done anything since I think last week. No, I take that back. I haven't done any workout since Monday, which is not normal for me. It's just not normal, right? So my normal used to be, even when I was on vacation, even during the Christmas holiday, Thanksgiving holiday, I still work out. I even do a Facebook Live workout on the holiday. This year, I didn't do any of that, which is uncommon. I'd come on, I'd have a message to give to people, like, for example, enjoy the holiday, eat what you want, right? Get back on track the next day. Make sure you start your workouts the next day. Take the day off or work out. So usually I work out. And it was so funny because this year, my mother-in-law said to me, are you still doing the workouts? And she said that because when I would go to their house for the holidays, I would still work out. Like, I had my camera. It didn't even matter. I might work out in another room. I might work out in the garage, which might be a little chilly. But I always would bring a workout. And I noticed that this year, I had not been doing that. Right? I have not been, although I get up and I do the workouts, it's like I start later. I wasn't getting up on time. I lay in bed. I just would be like in a slump. And I just could not, and I still can't figure out why. But what I do know is this. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to just keep going. And sometimes on your journey, regardless if it's a healthy lifestyle journey, if it's your work journey, if it's your marriage, if it's your friendships, right? Sometimes you sit back and you try to figure out, well, why is this not working? Why is it not like it used to be? And sometimes we don't have no answers. So I'm just going to tell you, like, I've been praying, and praying more, right? Um, so do I have an answer? I don't have an answer. But what I do know, I will keep going and being consistent regardless of how I feel, right? So now I'm on vacation. I don't go back to work till the 2nd. And one of the things I know about me is that when I have a lot of time off, I'm not the type of person to just sit around and do nothing. Actually, that drives me crazy. And it probably drives my husband crazy that I can't just sit still and do nothing because I will always find stuff to do. It helps me, it just keeps me going and keeps my mind from being idle. And so now I have decided that, like today, my workout is going to be on the treadmill. Now, normally I would get up, do a Facebook Live workout. It's Friday, normally we'll be stretching. But because I've been in this funky mood for I don't know how long and I don't know why, I just wanted to get up and do something, right? Even if it was walking on the treadmill for 30 minutes, and I have more than enough workout things to do. So I just want y'all to know that sometimes even people who work out all the time, people that eat healthy, sometimes they also get into a mood. It could be burnout. Sometimes we all get into a mood where we might not want to work out, or we hit a downslope, right? And we got to encourage our own selves to get up and work out. So you could be at this high and it be good and you feeling excited, and things can just happen in life that takes you down here, which then affects your workouts, it affects whatever you're doing in life. And so I really just want to encourage y'all that although I'm in this space right now where I'm like fighting for motivation, fighting to work out every day, um, not being in the mood, right? Not being motivated to work out. I still get up and I still do the workouts anyway because it's a healthy lifestyle journey. And the journey is not always perfect. The journey is not always this. And we always climbing, we always going. Just like a life journey, the journey could be this, and then it could be this. And then your healthy lifestyle journey could be this, and then it could be this. It could be this, right? And so I just want y'all to know that regardless of what y'all see on social media, regardless of what you see people in the gym, you may see a body type and you're like, man, I really want my body to look like that. They got nice legs, they got nice physique, right? But you never know what that person had to go through to get that, or what they're going through to keep it. And so sometimes the battle that you face on your journey, I want y'all to remember, you're not the only one that faces it, right? You're not the only one that gets up and not motivated to work out. You're not motivated to eat healthy, right? Even for me, I'm not always motivated to get up and work out. The reason I do work out and what keeps me going is because I do Facebook Live workouts. If it wasn't for those, there would be days I probably wouldn't even wake up and get up and work out. Like today, I didn't really want to get up and work out, but I wanted to bring this message to encourage y'all to say, it's okay sometimes if you're here, right? You just have to pick yourself up and make a determination on what you want to do and how you want to get there. It is not always going to be easy. Any journey that you're on is not easy. If it's your entrepreneur, if it's your workhouse, if it's weight loss, if it's a healthy lifestyle journey, if it's you're looking for a new job, right? Any journey you're on is never easy. And there may be a point where you're on your journey and you're happy and your journey is like this and it's very stable, right? You're doing what you're doing, you've been motivated, you're encouraged, you're hitting 100, giving 110%. But sometimes there's come these bumps in the road. Sometimes you don't know where they come from. Sometimes you don't know why, right? Sometimes you just don't know. And so sometimes you have to sit back, depending on the journey. Is it time for me to do something different? Do I need to just get up and motivate and encourage myself and keep pushing through and fighting for that thing? I remember someone asked on LinkedIn, she started a podcast. And I think she had asked, Like, what tips can you give me for doing a podcast? And one of the things I have come to realize when I had my business, when I was doing my business, still kind of am, is this. Regardless of how many people show up or don't show up, right? As long as you are reaching that one person, let that be your motivation to keep going, right? Because when you first start something new, you're not going to be at where you want to be at. It may take years to get to where you want to be. You may never get there, right? But on this healthy lifestyle journey, any journey in life, just keep going. And if you're a Christian and God is telling you, or the Holy Spirit is telling you, make a right turn, make a left turn, do this, do that, try to your hardest to be obedient to that. And why I say that is because we are not perfect. We are not always obedient to what the Holy Spirit says. I wish we all could be like, yeah, I'm 100% always do what the Holy Spirit tells me. But we not. That would be a lie, because then, you know. So sometimes we pivot. Sometimes the Holy Spirit is telling us to do stuff we don't want to do. We're not necessarily in agreement, but we're going to do it anyway. And so just remember, regardless of what the journey is, just keep going. Just keep fighting. Get up every day. You can tell yourself different things, to motivate yourself to keep going. All right, so I don't have a whole lot of answers to why I've been in the slump that I've been in. I always want to contribute everything to menopause, right? But that ain't necessarily true, right? My hormones are all over the place because of it. And maybe a little bit of it is menopause. A little bit could just be life in general, right? A little bit could possibly be depression, and I don't really know I'm depressed. So I want people to know that also, like, you could be depressed and not even know you're depressed. You could be waving it off at something else. So you don't have to wait to 2025 to decide on making changes in your life. You don't ever have to wait till the new year to start, right? You can start the changes today, which is what I'm going to do, right? So you can see I'm here showing up. I used to do videos all the time. I'll be back to do another video later today. I just want to encourage y'all to try to be consistent, right? Consistency is the key. So even if you fall down, get back up and you start again. There's nothing wrong with falling down, getting up, starting again. Many people have done it. Many famous people, many people with money, they start businesses, they collapse. They get back up, they do it again, fall, lose money, get back up, do it again. Healthy lifestyle journey. You on the roll, you lose 10 pounds. Honey, you like, man, it's working. And then something happens, and then you fall down. You gain 5 pounds back. But then you get up, and you start working out again. Right now, this time, you've lost 10 more pounds, so now you've lost a total of 15 pounds. But then life happens, right? And then now I went back down. I've gained 5 more pounds. I gained 5 pounds again, right? And so that's the journey, right? But as long as you're consistently showing up, as long as you're consistently eating, you're going to have some bad days. No, every day is not a promise to be a good day for you, regardless of the journey. So it's up to you to decide on, am I going to stay consistent? Am I going to fight for what I want? Am I going to keep going regardless of what I see? And I always tell people, when you start a healthy lifestyle journey, take a photo of yourself, right? The front, the side, the back, and the other side. Always take a photo of yourself, because you can never see your changes in the mirror. You always are going to see what you perceive to be a heavier you. So for you, you don't think you're not changing. So what you could also do is step on the scale once a month, right? You step on the scale once a month, and you track your weight on the scale. I also tell people, a lot of times for women, we usually have an outfit, a dress, pants, shirt, whatever, that's too small, that we keep it around so when we lose weight, we can get back in that thing. So I also suggest you do this. You put that thing on. You take a picture in it. If it don't zip all the way up, If it's too tight, if you can't pull it all the way down, it don't matter. Put that thing on. You can't pull the pants all the way up. And consistently work out for 4 weeks, eating healthy. Now, we all know what that means. People always try to figure out, what does that mean? What I gotta do to eat healthy? You know, you're grown. Y'all are grown ups. You know what eating healthy means. You don't be eating salads every day. But eliminating those processed foods, eliminating some sugar, or cutting back. I shouldn't say eliminate. You can eliminate if you want, but cut back on fried foods or eliminate it altogether. And then for 4 weeks, for the month of January, be consistent. And then what I want you to do is you weigh yourself again. And even if you're at the same weight, I want you to take pictures and I want you to try that outfit on. And when you try that outfit on, it may now zip up even more regardless of what the scale says, right? No matter what the scale says. People get confused by what the scale says compared to what their body is doing. The goal is to lose body fat, right? You can tell you're losing body fat when you have on clothes that start to fit you or that start to get too big, although the scale not changing much, right? You could drop a whole entire 1 to 2 sizes and only lose 3 to 5 pounds, right? So because you only pay attention to the scale, you don't think whatever you're doing is not working when it is. You got to remember, you're losing body fat, and if you incorporate weights, it's not that muscle weighs more than fat, because 5 pounds of fat and 5 pounds of muscle is 5 pounds. Just remember that. What happens is fat takes up more room in the body while muscle takes up less room. So, again, if you're building muscle and losing body fat, the number on the scale is not going to change much, but what will happen is your clothes will start to get looser. I just threw this message in there for y'all because it has nothing to do with what I was going to talk about today. But anyway, so be consistent, show up, try to get yourself out of a slump if you're in one. If you can't get yourself out of a slump, you might need to talk to a therapist. You might need to talk to someone to see what is going on internally and why you're just kind of in a slumpy mood. All right, y'all. Y'all make it a great day. And I will talk to y'all later on today. Bye, everybody.
Keep pushing on. Things are gonna